Been wrestling with God all day. I think I'm getting a clear message from him that it's time to reach outside yourself a little bit more. Try and find someone else to put some trust in, because this is like banging my fucking head against the wall. The state of stupidity out on the YouTube streets is fucking quite unbearable. I got number one. He's gonna be number one. Justin Trudeau's gonna be my number one. I'm watching this Rebel News. You guys can go check it out for yourself. Another $1.5 million just going to the Rainbow Warriors of Africa. Wow. Our own people starve and can't afford groceries. And now we got Trump who wants to financially cripple us. I mean, it would be nice to have someone that was doing Elon Musk's job over there, doing it in Canada, figuring out, wow, Canada, look where all your fucking money's going to. Wow, if you guys knew how much you guys put into the CBC, your own fucking brainwashing, you'd be startled and astonished by the waste of your money. You know, speaking of Justin, I just want to get this out there. Maybe it'll be a reminder. I can go back and watch this video sometime and I can actually take the time to go take a look. But I just watched a Texter video about how Trump wants to go check out Fort Knox. It keeps reminding me of this. I think it was out of the airport or something. Great big gold heist. They caught the guy who took it, but for some reason they didn't even keep him in jail. It was all rigmarole there. I just thought anybody who was trying to mastermind a gold heist, you want to keep them in jail. You know what I mean? But hey, today, what is a menace to the streets? Well, in Canada, I've said this and it's fucking real. It's unreal that it's real. The police officers telling you to put your fucking key fobs in your fucking mailboxes so the criminals don't come into your house. They can just fucking grab your car. Nobody finds that odd. Nobody finds that fucking real disturbing. What's up, Storm? You're gonna have a shit storm in your brain. That's what you're gonna have, you little battle protecting fucking will not. You got no will here, will not. Hey, Stormy Storm. I know now you're gonna play the victim. Oh, what I do? Oh, anyways, I just thought I'd mention that. Just one of those things. I want to check into that gold heist, see if that guy's still walking around on the streets, what kind of time he got, what happened to the gold, where did it actually end up, all that sort of good stuff. You know what I mean? What else were we checking out on the old boob tube? Hey, Storm, riddle me this. Riddle me this, bud. What do you think of this? Do you see old Trumper there with Marconi there? Do you see that shit? That man was there to stand up for his people. I'm quite sure he's heard about Candace Owens's journalism on the Marcones. I mean, in fact, if she was lying about him having paperwork talking about the Marcones, you think he would have stood up and said, Candace has given you guys some bad information. But no, nothing like that. No standing up. No showing the world instead. It was a love fest. It was beauty to watch. Trump has that same look he looks at his wife with at Trump, I thought at times. Oh, I'm just mesmerized by him. Oh, hey, you guys don't care. You don't care. You know what I mean? When a world leader is deceiving the world, that should fucking mean something. But it doesn't. Why should we care whether it's a man or a woman? Why should we care whether he was friends with the Rothschilds? Why should we care if he's Klaus Schwab's fucking global leader who's been penetrated? Oh, is this the real Uncle Will? Hey, Uncle Will. What do you think, bud? What do you think about the Marcons there in France? You think that's justifiable? Do you think fucking Donald Trump should be standing up for one of his people? Or kissing ass for the art of the deal, eh, brother? You know what I mean? Use the goods only when they benefit you. You know what I mean? Why let the world know when you can, you know, make it work for you? Right? You get that, eh, Uncle Will? I don't care what you ask, bud. I don't jump through your hoops. Talk about what I want to talk about. And you want to see me in ladies' panties before we can talk. So why don't you go take your talking somewhere else? Because Carl's never wearing ladies' panties. So I don't know why you're wasting your time over here, there, big boy. But you got to ask yourself, why do you want to see me in ladies' panties? It's a Creek Squad thing, ain't it? You know what I mean? But your boy Upchurch, your little fucking idol boy, he's so fucking good, isn't he? Hey, bud, you said one interesting thing, and it's true. It is true. Through the test of times, and I think it will always be true. If you have the truth, you got nothing to worry about. And maybe that's why old Upchurch won't fucking debate Adam. Adam said, hey, let's do her online, whatever there, bud. Let's get her out. But no, no, no. People with the truth don't have nothing to hide. You know what I mean, Uncle Will? But you don't get that, do you, brother? No, 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 no. You'll play the rock star's game because, well, you're one of his favorite little soldiers. Hey, how's it feel, you little monkey? Huh? You love your little rock star, don't you? Baby. He may be spiritually corrupting you. Now, I know, Uncle Will, when you were down and out and you needed somebody, there was Upchurch and his music to inspire you. Nobody will ever take that away from Upchurch, bud. But you got to let the person go. You got to be able to separate the songs and the man because there's just not matching spiritually. You know what I mean? We can say a lot of shit, but if it don't mean nothing, then the universe knows a lie when they see it. Hey, Uncle Will, did you already disappear, bud? I want, I want to see you in a straitjacket. Why, bud? What harm am I to the world? Hey, I just want to know the truth. That's hard. You need a straitjacket, Carl. You're completely mental. You're losing it. You're a toolbox. Oh, well, you're a toolbox and a half, brother. Listen, I've already shown you where your fucking boy there says that he's chosen. It's not my fault that he lied. It's my fault that I bit onto the lie for way too fucking long. That's where the problem came in. I held on to her just a little bit too long. But then again, I have no regrets. It got me to the point where I am right now. You built me to the man that I am right now, Uncle Will. And I'm just sure I'm glad I'm not a coward and a loser like you. Pedal protecting fucking piece of garbage. who don't know shit, who thinks he knows it all. A man of many faces, and well, running out of spaces. Hey, bud, if you get with the truth, you can get aces. But don't give that soul away for nothing, brother. You know what I mean? At least Bill Gates is getting something out of this deal. You know what I mean? You don't want to end up with Billy. I mean, you do protect him, so you deserve it. You need a haircut, Carl. Oh, not sweet. You think I need a haircut? You're like your buddy Don there. Don. Telling that guy who was holding the picture of Epstein and him up. Because a loser, he needs a haircut. All you big bullies out there trying to pick up on us little long haired people. You know what I mean? That creaker OT. You're not right in the brain, bud. Think about your shit before you post it, okay? Or I'm going to nail you with it every time because you're just not that smart. But if you want to take this over to your channel and you can annihilate me in front of all your friends, eh? Hey, what about that? What about you, Storm? We know Uncle Will's not. Where have all your friends gone, Carl? Well, I learned a lot of lessons from him, Uncle Will. Same kind of lessons I learned from you, brother. There's a lack of communication in this world. And, well, quite frankly, if somebody's going to lose something, hey, it's easier to lie. You know what I mean? I don't know what you want me to say, brother. You know what I mean? I think I got the receipts. You want the names to these used to be friends? Because I can't get their side of things. They run and hide like scared little bitches. It's hilarious, Uncle Will. But if you can get answers from them, then maybe I'll pay attention to your show. Okay. What I mean? Like, I'll give you all the numbers you want, dude. I'll give you my whole workplace number, everything. Yes. And Storm, the whole world is crazy, isn't it? What do you think about that whole Marcone thing? I don't think that's right of Donald Trump. If he knows a secret that the missus has a ding dong, he should be telling the world, but we think it's not our business. Hey, you're a world leader who was promoted through the ranks from a Rothschild. And, well, when a Rothschild and the WEF come together and, well, they make themselves a nice little baby. It might be the Manchurian candidate, Emmanuel Macron. But on the other side of the seas, we got the big C in Canada, the Justin boy. Is he a plant? I don't know. He sure don't seem legit because he just quit. But here's the thing, he gave them lots of time to figure out how to fucking rig this motherfucker. I'm telling you. But then again, the three losers we got to choose from. We got Mark Carney from the WEF. So he's a friend of Emmanuel's. Probably participated in their fucking after parties. But hey, then there's Jagmeet Singh. If there isn't a bigger sellout, like if I'm wrong about him, oh my goodness, may I be humbled a million times. But that guy, he's a bad dude. Like, not good for the people. Maserati driving, fucking Swifty suit, fucking wristwatch wearing, mamma jamma for the people. Then you got Peter Polyev. And well, thanks for telling me you work for the crown, bud. Did we talk about that? Hey, do you guys remember? Because I think I talked about this in the video the other day. I just talk about the same shit all the time, but Do you guys remember when Ron DeSantis said, "Hey, Disney, you wanna play a game? Well, I'll play it with you. You guys are gonna pay taxes now." And, well, do you guys know whatever happened about that? Because that stayed pretty quiet, eh? Did you ever hear the results of that? Did Disney have to pay taxes? No, Storm, they didn't. Do you know why? Because you guys don't own that part of Florida. It's not American. No, it belongs to England. The Crown, they own it. Go check it out, brother. You know what I mean? You find out interesting things if you pay attention to the universe. But like I said, you gotta pay attention because sometimes the universe is trying to show you something that, well, you're failing to see. But if you keep on it, you'll find out. But you have to be willing to figure out that you were wrong in the first place. And well, just try and see what the universe was trying to tell you. It only wants you to see the truth. You know what I mean? But Uncle Will, even your wife avoids you, Carl. That alone, a lot tells hope you get well. Uncle Will, listen, brother. I don't I, I don't know how you think you know things. We've never talked, my friend. The invitation has been there. Yeah, I did hear that. I did hear that it's on her desk. Why is it on her desk? Why isn't it out to the people? Why the fuck do they have to go over it? 'Cause I'm gonna tell you a little secret. If you go and watch, there's an interview. I think it's Fox. There's two dudes and a girl. And the girl's asking some questions as he's saying, will you open the JFK? Will you open this? Will you open that? Will you open Epstein? And while old Trumper was a little hesitant on that one, he's like, there's some wrong information there. You have to go check it out for yourself, you know what I mean? So, are some of the files being scrubbed for those who are willing to have them scrubbed, or I don't know, the information just should be right out there, you know what I mean? No fucking around. Just rip the Band-Aid off. Just everybody take in their wounds, you know what I mean? Let everybody see who's been there, done that. Then, hey, we know this is the thing. We know because they told us. They video everything. So there's probably video evidence sitting at the FBI or CIA or whatever fucking stupid intelligence agency you guys got working on the Epstein case. You know what I mean? They are the dumbest motherfuckers that ever walked the face of the earth. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should have their heads right up their fucking asses. So they should be telling people we're really stupid and not really good at our jobs. You know what I mean? We really have let the people down because fuck. You know what I mean? We let child fuckers run around. We, the men and women that are supposed to protect the men and women of the fucking United States of America. But no, your intelligence agencies just keep fucking letting you down, don't they? They let the world down. The fucking world. And nobody cares. You guys are too busy thinking about that $5,000 fucking, what do you call them, stimulus check or whatever the fuck it is. Like, hey, I know they're doing a whole bunch of good things. They're pointing out all the fucking dirt from the other fucking shitheads, but hey, someone's trying to be a conqueror, and if you guys can't see that, that's a fucking problem. You know what I mean? And when you look back, a lot of things don't make sense. A man that's telling you that everything should be made in America and he goes outside of America because it's fucking better for him to make a buck is a fucking loser. You get that? A hypocritical fucking loser. Like any man who says, hey, drinking's not good and then decides to fucking have alcohol is a fucking loser because he's promoting something that he doesn't believe in. for a buck. Like, holy fuck. Like, when I heard those 3 fucking rules of Trump's, I was just like, "A Satan's fucking dreams." A man like that, fuck, you know? But then again, has he changed? Is he working for God? Am I just working off the past? But then again, this is present shit that Trump's doing. Like, I try and tell you guys, hey, he's trying to put down Canada and tell you guys that we're the enemy. Hey, it's his fucking trade deal from 2018 he's complaining about. It's his handiwork. He said it was the best trade deal of all of time because he's Donald Trump and that's what he says about fucking everything. He makes it sound like we're degenerates and we're buying your guys' cars. We rely on you guys way more than we should. We have your franchises in here. We have and we shouldn't. We should be doing a Canadian thing in Canada, but we don't. Fucking we listen to you guys tell us you're the best and we follow your fucking lead. And unfortunately, we're being led by fucking stupidity. We don't know enough to take care of ourselves. We want to fucking rely on our neighbors, but then we're supposed to rely on our neighbors, but when we really need them, in the name of democracy, they just weren't fucking there. Hey, AD, you want to call Canada shit? Hey, dude, we're not responsible for what happened in Iraq. That's America, bud. That's you. You participated, and you can't admit to yourself you were fucking lied to and manipulated. Because there's something wrong with your fucking brain. Canada does not have the support of your fucking military. We are part of the UN, and it's not Canadian people's faults that fucking Trudeau is defunking on his portion of what goes to the UN. Your fucking troops do not do fucking nothing for us. Nothing. We don't need your troops. In fact, I can show you a video of your fucking president saying, if fucking Vladimir Putin wanted to fucking invade in Canada, I'd fucking give him an invite and tell him to go ahead. That's who your fucking president is. He's a fucking loser who is trying to make himself look good to his people. Because guess what? You don't want a bunch of losers in your fucking nation. You want to make your nation fucking strong and proud, all full of pride for your country. They just want you to love your country so fucking much that you forget about God and that when you plant your flag in Gaza, it's no big deal because it's for the benefit of your country. And you guys fail to see that. Like, hey, AD, what if it was your family in fucking Palestine, eh, bud? You ever think about things like that? Would you care then? Huh? Don't care because it doesn't happen to you, right? That's what's happened to the human race. No one cares until it happens to them. But hey, AD, I'll be happy to tell you that, well, when it does happen to you, there's nowhere to go, bud. Where does a Palestinian go? Where are they going to feel warm and welcome? You tell me, buddy. Huh? Where do you think they'd feel warm and comfortable? In those countries that don't really want them, but Trump says if you don't take them, they're gonna not give you money. Kind of on the other side of that too. It's kind of contradictory, right? Hey, we're not taking immigrants that we don't want, but we'll force others to do so. Kind of fucking dirty pool, eh? AD, you get that right. You like coming over here for a brain beating, or you just not even know what's happening. You're just that fucking simple and stupid. But then again, simplicity really is common sense. But you're a different kind of simple, you know what I mean? More of an ignorance kind of simple. Carl, you wouldn't leave, so we figured might as join them. Yeah, whatever. What do you think they should do with Gaza? Well, I don't know. I don't think the American people should benefit from destroying a fucking country. I don't like those are your guys' bombs, you know what I mean? Maybe that's why Trump feels justified in taking their land. You know what I mean? It seems like a setup, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Exactly what are you guys getting out of Gaza? You know what I mean? Who gets what? All I know is you guys gave Ukraine a bunch of money, no strings attached, and you guys helped destroy Ukraine as well. I don't know if you get this or not, Pitbulls. Whoever thought Ukraine had a chance of beating Russia is a complete fucking and utter fucking moron. In what world did we think that uh, Ukraine was going to beat Russia when NATO was put together because Russia's such a fucking threat? But we were going to leave her up to Ukraine to fucking do the dirty work and fucking, they were really going to beat on Russia, weren't they? They could have ended this a long time ago. The Russians could have, I think. My well, Pitbulls, why don't you think Donald Trump stands up for Candace Owens and Niels Marcron? Why is nobody asking that question? Like everybody's got to know what Candace Owens is saying about the Marcrons. Why was there not one question about a fucking ding dong? Hey, does the missus have a ding dong? Can you set the record straight? Are you going to sue Candace Owens? And what kind of proof do you have that your wife doesn't have a ding dong? Easy shit, you know what I mean? But everybody too scared or not allowed, or I mean, we're just not allowed to get our answers in this world, right? Because they're special people. There's nothing we can do about it. Come on, Emmanuel was brought up through the ranks by a Rothschild, and well, the Rothschilds are so untouchable, so untouchable. You guys are weak and pathetic. The Rothschilds are in big, big trouble with God. I'm telling you, I think it. Now, just because I think it doesn't make it true, but I'm pretty fucking sure. Rothschilds, fucking Rockefellers, you know what I mean? The whole shitstorm is gonna fucking unfold right in front of your guys' faces. And you're gonna have to see your own truth, and it's gonna be ugly at first. But hey, just know that Jesus loves you and hold on to the truth for all it's worth because she might get a little bumpy and she might get a little fucking Twilight Zone like, you know what I mean? This is the thing. The more you suffer, the more you know it's working. That's what I mean. I'm here to be a coach. Are you suffering enough? But then again, I think it's easy to get over the suffering. If someone has already done the suffering for you to teach you the lesson, you don't really have to suffer as long as you're willing to learn the lesson. And AD, I have got a lesson for you, brother. Remember that video of me being chased around the park? Me almost in tears, just like, and Stardust had a good question. What do you think he should do with Gaza? I think I answered that, but not put the American flag on it, not put the Israeli flag on it, but let the Palestinians have it. You know what I mean? Why don't you work together? Have them and talk to them and say, hey, would you guys like a democracy that works for the people? Like, hey, would you guys like some help with that? We won't push anybody, but we can try and help and make sure that there can be a fair election. But then again, you guys can't even control your own elections in America. How could you help others? Uh, AD, she was after you. Well, yeah, bud. Like you see, you think guys like my name's Carl and I suffer from narcissistic abuse. I've been out here asking for help. And yet, just doesn't seem to be too many humans out there willing to have conversations. They will, but it comes at a price. Some people like Uncle Will want to turn you into a homosexual and put you into women's panties before they'll talk to you. It's really weird. And then others just they want to talk about stupid shit. You know what I mean? Shit that doesn't really mean anything. They want to talk about matter. Instead of putting their matter on their matter and using their spirit to drive their matter and but they get distracted by all the shiny matter. And look, oh, look what I have. Bet you're jealous. Oh, oh. I don't know which idea you're talking about, but like I got lots of awesome ideas. But you have to believe in God to fucking know that they would work. That's what I mean. These world leaders should have to debate. You know what I mean? Open debate. If you're gonna have war, you better fucking be able to debate. Show the world what you got and why you're doing it. You know what I mean? But we don't. Maybe we could find out what the citizens actually have to say there. Maybe we could have a debate. Maybe we could take some Israeli citizens and some Palestinian citizens and they could just have a debate back and forth, learning how each other lives and what their worries are and stuff like that. And then maybe they'd find out that they're not so different and that they kind of all really want the same sort of things, but it's just a struggle for some. You know what I mean? Maybe we can find out who's really truly struggling. Leave Gaza their land. That's what I think. But hey, a big Trump building that looks so nice there. You know what I mean? Hey, because Israel's the only place you can buy Trump vodka. Maybe they can set up a distillery. Trump vodka there in Israel. You can sell it in Gaza as well. Uh, did you guys see Joseph Goebbels' latest stunt with the chainsaw? I love Trump. I don't know. I hope everybody's good. I really do. I want Trump to be good. I wanted it so bad. But then again, I wanted that Upchurch thing too. But hey, you get caught up in other people's lies, and sooner or later, you got to find your way out of them. You know what I mean? Just accept it. Hey, I wanted it, but it's just not meant to be. You know what I mean? Could you imagine if Ryan Upchurch snubbed the Mashiach, the Messiah, and he says he's down here working for Jesus? He'd look kind of fucking silly and stupid, wouldn't he? Especially if his goon of characters came after him and made up a whole bunch of lies and bullshit. Well, that was a good time, wasn't it, boys? But we all have our own games to play, right? That's what it's all about, right? The game of life. What kind of character do you want to have in the game of life? Do you want to operate inside of the truth or the devil? There's a replay if you want to fucking be in the truth. But if you want to play with the devil, you're not fruit. You're getting plucked away, I think. You know what I mean? And I think the truth is a very simple thing to want. But for some reason, it's going to be a very hard struggle for a lot of people because it's just something that we just don't want to face for some reason. When it's so easy, just give yourself up to it. Fuck, just give over to the truth. Hey, just say to yourself, I want to know what the truth is. You know what I mean? Ask yourself, like, what is good and what is bad? Let's think in the terms of God. So let's think good and bad. So you got God and the devil, right? What's good? I would suggest that good is probably when you're helping people. You know what I mean? Not doing things for people, but when you help them so they can help themselves. That way they grow with you. You know what I mean? So I think good is helping people. Bad, bad, bad is when you hurt people. You know what I mean? And why would you want to be bad? Do you think taking rare earths from Ukraine after you've paid to destroy their fucking country when they did it in the hopes that they could be in NATO and just Trump are just like, no. But then again, Trumper is right, I think. Old Zelensky is a dirty little dictator, you know what I mean? But hey, he ain't gonna he ain't gonna expose him right now. No, 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 he'll say shit. He'll say shit to lay the groundwork, right? But he ain't gonna fucking nail that guy if he gets those fucking agreement for the rare earth and shit. He won't care if Zelensky's a dirty little dictator anymore. Maybe, well, maybe he will. Who knows? You know what I mean? But that demon and what demon do I have, AD? What demon do I have? Because, buddy, I got something you don't have, sweetheart. Something you got to work for, and you're just not man enough to fucking do it. I would get with God, sweetheart. I would try and figure out what the truth is, or you rot in hell. How would that be? I don't know if there's hell, but if there is, do you imagine rotting there for being an ignorant, stupid fucking man? Just fuck. What a price to pay for being a fucking AD, eh? That's gonna be your merch shirt. The price to pay to be an AD. Don't be an anonymous dude. Don't be an anonymous dude. Be yourself. Find yourself. Be authentic. Don't be an AD. Well, this is the thing, AD. Just because we read something, it doesn't make it true, bud. You know what I mean? Everything that we have, including the Bible, bud, all that information comes from man. You know what I mean? And I believe in Jesus Christ, so I do believe in some of the Bible, but I don't know. I don't like, listen, it's just like today, okay? Back in the day when they didn't have the internet and they wrote everything in books, there used to be a whole bunch of books that went with the Bible, okay? Wow, these holy men, probably the same kind of holy men like fucking Pope Francis, bud. They came along and said, no, no, we're gonna better this for you guys. You know what I mean? So you get full comprehension of it, eliminating a whole bunch of shit. You know what? But that was for the people's benefit, but well, maybe the Bible is the way it's supposed to be. When did God tell you that the word is divinely inspired? The word may be divinely inspired, but the Bible are words, bud. That's a book that tells you that the word is Jesus, is the truth. Jesus said, hey, AD, the truth is the way. And if you don't want to be with the truth, you're in your own way and you're not going God's way. So if you're not going God's way, which way are you going? Is there a hell? Is there a hell? Is AD on his way to hell? Should he fucking start trying to figure out who AD is? Like, you just don't get what I'm saying, though, do you, brother? Because you're not smart enough to figure out you're an idiot. But I'm hoping one day we do get you to crack, AD. And well, like I said, there's nothing better than seeing a man shattered because you know he's going to put himself back together. And if he does it with the truth, AD, he'll last forever. Educate yourself. You keep telling people hell isn't real. No, I don't say hell isn't real. I say I don't know if it's real, bud. No, no, I try to avoid it at all costs. So I be in the truth as much as possible. So if you believe hell is real, AD, and get your fucking ass out of the lie that you're living and try and get in the truth, or hell might be a nasty place. Rumors have it. You know what I mean? Rumors have it for you. How else do you want me to educate myself, AD? Jesus said the truth was the way. It's really fucking simple, but you don't hear him. Hey guys, the way is the truth. Hey, act like me. I am you and you are me. You just gotta find the inside of me. Hey, D, you know what I mean? That doesn't mean go running around thinking you're Jesus, acting like you're holier than thou. You know what I mean? Just stay in the truth, be your authentic self. But like I said, you gotta find your authentic self, AD. And that's a motherfucker sometimes. You know what I mean? But hey, it can be easier. It was hard for me. And no one to talk to, dude. You know what I mean? I even ran around on the internet asking for help. But I got it. Like, this is the thing. It's like the Great Haystack song, all by myself. He's singing about how everybody's dirty. He did it all by himself. But then at the end of the song, he realizes that he needed everybody to get it done. You know what I mean? You need that inspiration, that people telling you you're shit and you're fucking nothing and spread lies about you and bullshit because it'll only make you a stronger person. You start believing in the truth and you're like, hey, all I want is the truth. Why don't you prove what you fucking say to me? And motherfuckers will scatter and run like little bitches, AD. Just like little demons, but You know what I mean? I want the best for you. I want you with God. I want nothing but the truth for you, bud. But that's something you gotta be willing to take on yourself. And, well, those shots didn't do you any favors, bud. You know what I mean? I don't think. But I think if me and you actually talked, we could get to the root of your problems. We could figure out the truth about Matthew Collins. You know what I mean? Him the truth, and I know the way is that close enough. No, you have to be willing to stand up for the truth. You can't say you're the truth. You're not the truth. I'm not the truth. I want the truth, but I have some lies on me. I don't realize they're lies, but I will. As long as I search for the truth. That's what spiritually evolving is. Shedding off the bullshit, separating yourself from the lies, being open to new information. We do talk, but you get mad at different opinions at times. What opinions? When I say, "Hey, show me where I'm wrong with what I said," and people, it's crickets. It's crickets. You can have different opinions. I never tell anybody to stop, or I don't block anybody, and I always try and go back to the questions. Do I get a little animated? Yeah, for sure I do, Stardust. I value everybody's opinion. But hey, if I tell you it's stupid and I give you a reason why it's stupid, then maybe it's stupid. But you can do the same to me too. You can humble me quick. The problem is with you guys don't want to take on any new information. So you don't want to be humbled. You don't want to, nobody wants to face the truth. I've got a million and one videos of me fucking acting the fool, thinking I know shit that I didn't know. You know what I mean? But then again, I was trying to figure it out. I was just trying to figure it out. And because no one will talk to you. You're amazed at what your brain can do when you're trying to grasp onto what your reality is and nobody will talk to you. You can get pretty far out there. But hey, it's a good time though. I wouldn't want to do it again. You know what I mean? It's a once in a lifetime thing that I don't want to have to go through again. You know what I mean? This was fun. It was a blast. A lot of suffering, a lot of pain, a lot of laughs, a lot of sorrow, we are all trying to figure it out. Well, that's the thing, Stardust. No, people aren't really trying to figure it out. My questions are very simple and easy. What do you guys think? Nobody ever says a word. Nobody can go against their precious little Donald Trump. Nobody can go against their precious little fucking rock stars. Nobody wants to get pushed out of their little groups. That's the problem. We all want to follow men and we want to be part of groups because we want to feel like we're special and we're part of something. Well, we should be part of God and be special and know that we're special and that if we came together in God, we could accomplish so much more than what we do. Fuck, the devil's brain has got us stupid. I'm gonna try and explain this to you guys, and I don't know if you'll get it or not. I think Donald Trump is a great bullshit artist. He's had very many businesses that have failed, right? He's went bankrupt many times. One of his best buddies, Vince McMahon, or was, I don't know if they still are. Vince, the guy who shits on people for real. You know what I mean? He's just a scat man, but hey, didn't Maury was it Maury Povich or one of those guys? Didn't they try to warn us about there were some men saying that they were being forced to do some shit that well, a heterosexual man just would want to do to keep his job, you know what I mean? But hey, Vince, anyways, scat man, friend of Donald Trump's. Vince is very much, I was thinking, just like Trump. Every other fucking Bill's business that fucking Vince McMahon ever tried to build, he fucking failed at because they were real businesses. They weren't built on bullshit. That's what the WWE is all about. Bullshitting the fans, making them think something real that's not. You know what I mean? Bet you real estate's kind of the same deal. You know what I mean? Got to be able to talk the talk, get people to believe in you. And that's when the money walks. Hey, you guys think that? Or do you guys want to tell me about a successful fucking Donald Trump business other than his real estate? Doing conspiracies. What conspiracies? That Creeker OT. Is Ashley Biden's diary a fucking conspiracy? Is it a conspiracy? Why don't you give James O'Keefe a call? Say, hey, was that FBI raid? Was that a fucking conspiracy? Did that happen? Hey, those recordings of fucking Ashley Biden saying that that's her diary. Is that fake? That man was the president. Not only the president, the fucking vice president at the time. And then you made him president with that fucking diary out there. How is that not on the fucking news? How is that not fucking investigated? But then again, the laptop from hell, we still don't know what's on it, eh? But then again, do you even need that shit when you have the fucking, hey, when you're investigated for fucking having paperwork you're not supposed to, and they say, hey, don't worry, Joe, it's okay. You're not mentally capable of understanding that you know you did wrong. Keep running the country, brother. Is that a conspiracy? Or is this real shit? Let me know, guys. You know what I mean? What else do you want to get into? Huh? What other conspiracies? The one about Marcone? The one where your president's fucking sitting there having a love fest with Marcone? Meanwhile, he's threatening one of his citizens with a lawsuit, and Donald knows the information because Candace says he does. But Donald won't say that he doesn't because no one will ask him those questions. Hey, that should be like in the White House. Hey, Candace Owens said this. Is it true? Nobody follows fucking nothing up. Nothing. It's like I was watching Candace earlier and she showed Megan Kelly. And I have videos on here where like Megan Kelly is not a good journalist if you're on her side. She'll let some shit slide. I ain't right. And then Candace showed it about the Elon's baby and Hunter's baby and how it was two different kind of things. But you know, like Candace Owens, I do. I think she's on a search for the truth. But hey, if she is a big fat liar, and she should be stopped. Donald Trump should be coming out and saying, "Oh, Megyn Kelly. Oh, okay." I mean, I like a lot of things that she says, It's like a lot of people, you know what I mean? It's not like I think people are right down evil, but when you do stupid, dirty shit, it makes you evil. Like, and the news people are so fucking evil. They don't like that Como guy. That guy is such an insecure little bitch. Like, he makes me want to toss my cookies all the time. It's like, what's wrong with this dude? He doesn't like to admit shit. He's a narcissist through and through, that boy. But it's because of him. I'm, I don't think Tucker Carlson's got a real tight relationship with God. I agree with you, Pimples. I don't agree with everything that Candace says. But for the most part, I think she kind of brings the receipts on what she says, right? I mean, when we're searching for the truth, we're going to get some shit wrong. But here's the thing. Now they just want to sue. Sue you. I'm going to sue you instead of fucking making them look stupid. You know what I mean? Instead of, getting the truth out there. But I'm supposed to believe that the Marcones just simply have the truth without having to explain themselves. I'm sorry. If someone accused me of being a woman, I gladly fucking prove that I'm not. You know what I mean? Like if it would like stop a world conspiracy and like a big show like Candace was spreading it around, I'd make Candace look like a fucking idiot. Like I drag her name through the mud and humiliate her and tell her I fucking forgive her. But you gotta take your medicine. But that just doesn't seem to be the case, does it? I don't know. Bet you got your salad tossed a few times. AD, what is wrong with your fucking head, bud? It's just the truth, buddy. Accept it. It'll sting for a bit, but I promise you it'll be the best thing that ever happened to you, buddy. Take her on. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Stop identifying with things you don't need to identify yourself with, AD. Let it all go. You don't need these worldly things there, AD. Your soul is what should matter to you, buddy. You know what I mean? What's your soul telling you need to do? Glad I never gave up on you. Yeah, AD. I'm so glad you never gave up on me, bud. What delusions did you break, AD? You need to believe it, right? All right, so before I was delusional because I thought he was chosen, and now I need to believe in Ryan. What, you thought he was Jesus? I never thought he was Jesus, bud. I thought I was Jesus, but I never thought he was Jesus. But I am Jesus. But I'm not Jesus. Remember, bud, I'm not that avatar. I'm part of the Christ, bud. Let's get that. Let's get that story straight. And well, hey, if Rai Rai was actually really chosen, he would be Jesus, but not the Jesus. You know what I mean? The Christ. Christ. What's going to happen, AD, when the Christ comes together and your brain starts to crunch together and all of a sudden the right side starts going. I only hope that for you, buddy. That's what happened to me. You can listen to my old videos, but I'm like, hey, it felt like something fucking cracked in my head. I thought maybe that's when the Christ flu went running through, but it might have been the right side of my brain coming alive. Hey, D, you're a left sider. You're a little left of center, but listen, when you're playing the game of life, you don't want to fuck around with the truth. You want to be fucking with her, bud. You don't want to be thinking you got her. You want to be on a constant search for her. You want to be open to the truth. You know what I mean, brother? Like, remember, you're the one that believes in hell. I don't know if hell exists. I just don't want to go there. You know what I mean? That's why the truth is so important, AD. It'll keep you out of hell, brother. I'm trying to keep you out of hell. Who knows? Who knows is chosen. Well, who knows? You are chosen. You just need to choose to be chosen. And how do we choose to be chosen? We choose to take the truth on. You know what I mean? That's how we become chosen. We choose the truth over the lie. And, well, you get to the point where you're willing to die for the truth. You know what I mean? Who cares? Jesus said, "Hey, pick up your cross." When he meant pick up your cross, you might have to die for this, like I did. It wasn't a symbol of, hey, be a puss and do nothing. Hey, if you see things that aren't good in the world, just ignore them, and well, I'll be there one day for you. You didn't want to put any work in, so I'll just do all the work for you. I'm gonna Oh, my father's kingdom is gonna so want you so bad because you were willing to do nothing here that, well, God's willing to let you into his kingdom because, well, you'll definitely protect that. You would never, but Belus was sent to destroy Ryan, and he has his family to his real friends. His symbol for Belus says it's all Main Street. Sent him. Well, who knows? See, sometimes you gotta listen to shit turds. Okay. Now, if Johnny Gobble's telling the truth, old B. Loose's dad, he might be in the industry. You know what I mean? He might be in the industry. And while maybe B. Loose is the reason that Ryan is a fucktard, because if B. Loose was a good friend, he'd say, "Hey, Ryan," he was so sure of Adam Calhoun being exactly what they say he is. Ryan would face him on the internet, you know what I mean? And tell him exactly what he thinks went down. No problems. Because Ryan's always got the truth, right? Yeah. That's why he's scared and he won't. He'll just say he's better than that. In fact, he's told Adam that, well, he made Adam. So can you imagine being a grown man saying that you made somebody else? No, you fucking helped them, you fucking idiot. And now you want to take credit for their whole fucking career. That's pretty narcissistic. You know what I mean? Pretty narcissistic. But the great one, I thought, Ryan. Ryan's out there going, hey, Elton John don't know who you guys are, but Elton John knows who I am. Flexing out there going, some of the big boys know who I am. I sold a fuck car to Post Malone. That's how cool I am. That was my forever car, my creature car, and I still sold it to Post Malone. Be loose is industry, bro. I'm serious. They couldn't get him to sign Destroy Within. Huh? The one-eyed symbol says it all. He never talks. Wow. Maybe be loose. Well, we can only hope that Ryan wakes up, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Well, that's what I think. I've always questioned B. Loose. I'm like, hey, he's not much of a friend. It's just fucking like, where is he all the time? He never has anything to say. He just, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't care either way. B. Loose bagged his mom and stole money, blames mom and Ryan, kicks all the family out. Wow. Let's be honest. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm older and wiser, but I don't think I ever would have done this in my youth. Like if I was going to become a rock star and my manager started banging my mom and he was my best friend, I'd be like, you can't manage me anymore, bud. You got fucking bad decision making. You couldn't even fucking keep your hands off my mother for fuck's sakes. You know what I mean? We're boys. What are you doing? Like, don't you know that's gonna cause friction? Like, my mom lives with me and shit, but they're all hillbilly and shit. They just fucking get all squirrely over there and fucking Ghost Ranch. Yeah, we're all entitled to our opinions, people. I base my opinions on Ryan on my own experience with Ryan. You know what I mean? Hey, you and your crew are a bunch of fucking idiots. But hey, what can you do with a man that has 3 million subscribers? I guess a bully just gets to be a bully and, well, attack whoever he wants. You know what I mean? And if he can't finish the job, he sure got a crew to do it. You know what I mean? Fucking the down squadron, the squadron within the squad. Uncle Will, Kurt, Mike 12 points. Yeah. Well, Pitbulls, I don't go out of my way to try and be mean. I just try and say what I think is the truth. I don't think that's being disrespectful. I think if you don't respect yourself by saying the things that you think are true, then you're hurting yourself. You know what I mean? You should never be afraid to stand up for yourself and say, hey, I don't think I like what you're doing or saying right here. Here's why. Want to let me know why I need to think differently? Because if that's who you are, I forgive you. But take your fucking drama somewhere else. I think that's where we're at with the awakening, where we're going to have to separate ourselves. Like, this is the thing. Jesus said, hey, when I come, coming for separation. She ain't no good time. A lot of you fucking people, you are deceived, 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 and we don't get it. Like, like I can name off a whole lot of people I don't think are going to heaven. Okay, like these are just my opinions, people. Like just my opinion. Anybody who follows Kenneth Copeland, not following the man of God. Anybody who's following Joel Osteen and his fucking pussified Jesus, probably not doing good. You know what I mean? The whole side of Hill Street, probably not doing good. The Church of God, you know what I mean? And their apostles, they're probably not doing good. That's what I don't know. Fuck. Why would you? Why would you foolishly lead people astray for your own benefit when you know in the end you're going to get your ass whipped? Why would you do it? Hey, Harley, it's crazy. Why would you claim to be a person of God and be a deceiver? See, that's the thing, Harley. You don't need any of these leaders, none of these spiritual gurus, nothing. All you need is yourself. What is the truth of Harley? How can Harley be a better girl? You know what I mean? How can Harley be better in the truth? You're special, Harley. You just need to find out what's special about you and find your purpose through the truth. I'm the best already, Carl. Well, Harley, if you think you're the best, then you never have room for improvement. You know what I mean? I always like to say I'm always trying to be better. You know what I mean? Because none of us are perfect. We're humans. But hey, if we stopped our stinking thinking and started thinking like beings, you know what I mean? Beings from God, we could change the shithole that well, this world is beautiful. Unfortunately, we've turned it into the shithole that it is. But hey, will humanity take the time to fix its own mistake? Or will humanity go down in a shit pile that it creates for itself, Harley? Which one do you think it takes? What if it's the Hopi prophecy? There's two paths. One's narrow and hard. She's the truth. The other one, she's real easy. She's real sleazy. And you probably won't have to suffer on this earth. You know what I mean? You won't have to suffer at all. You go that way. I'm just saying, some things are worth fighting for. You know what I mean? Can you imagine the chance of eternity to play the game of life in the truth? Can you imagine? You guys gonna pass up that opportunity? I wouldn't pass her up. But hey, each player has his own free will, right? What's up, Hillbilly? How are you gonna play the game of life, bud? That's the thing. I always like that Motorhead song. I did a couple videos of it. It's time to play the game. No one even knows what I'm talking about, but there's a game of life going on, and well, we got to start playing her. And I think the truth is the way. What the truth is for you people, I don't know. You just got to search away and figure out what she is. Maybe our truths align. And maybe if they don't align, then maybe we can have the conversation and well, we can figure out who's in line and who needs to get in line. But AD, stop following me, sir. I'm winning the game of life, buddy. At least I'm not gobble. Well, that's not really something to strive for there, Billy. I'm sorry, buddy. That's you are setting a very low bar for yourself. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bud. I don't know. Anyways, I should get going. Hey, listen, guys. The red Kachina's here. The real one. You're about to receive a haircut from my tomahawk. That's a good one, Red Kachina. But hey, could you hurry the fuck up? You are a useless fucking Red Kachina. And like, could you get shit going? Like, come on, lead us. Kenneth Copeland. Who the fuck has time to make all this bullshit up just to fucking try and fucking entertain me? Like, is the Red Kachina and Kenneth Copeland the same fucking person? Like, text, is this you, brother? Like, Pitbulls, you're definitely square level. Know your place. Like, why are we fighting over here? I thought we were here to come together. We're making Carl cuss. See what you did, Pitbull. Wow, I'm not. I swear all the time. And that's why the Christians will not like me. They will not accept me. I say bad words, bad words. And Jesus died for their sins. They learned it. They don't have to do nothing. Nothing. They just have to be nice people and give to the I saw this thing. And they asked this chick, they were like, how much money do you have in the bank? She's like, I got like $1 million. They're like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I run a nonprofit charity. I only have to give like fucking 10% to the charity or something. Are you fucking for real? Like, this is the world we live in, right? So many clowns trying to take us away from God. But hey, that's what the Yoka clown's here for, to try and bring you guys back to God. And the only way to get you to God is to, well, talk to God, pray to Him, say, hey, God, give me the power to accept the truth. Please, God, give me the power. And I'm telling you guys, that's how it kind of started for me. Hey, Captain Midnight, what are you proud of the USA for, huh, bud? Is it God or country? Is it God or country? Huh? Is it God or country? Come on. Captain Midnight, come on, let me know. Is it God or country first? I don't think Dr. Lovestein can help anybody. Dr. Lovestein needs to help himself. Here, Bozo Jesus sent here to dance for the sins of mankind. Oh, right, Katina, you're such a disappointment, bud. Come on. You can be wittier than this, can't you? Come on. Come on. When are you going to help us out of this mess? Can't you see my heart red, Katina? Can't you see I'm trying to work through all of this fucking stupidity so that one day someone will finally see it, their own stupidity, and then they'll find God and they'll thank me for showing them their stupidity. What did Saudi do? Saudi threw a shot at Canada, that's all. So then I tagged him a couple times, and then Saudi sends really stupid messages. Like, hey, let's all be cowards, Carl. We'll all come together in our due time. You know what I mean? Let's all just be nice to one another. I don't think that's how she works, old Shopmeister. I think you got to be in the truth and you got to be willing to fight for God. You know what I mean? Not violence or anything like that, but you can use the brain that He gave you. You know what I mean? Evil's pretty fucking stupid and it's easy to expose if you just take a little time and investigate, you know what I mean? And then when you get it alone, you can feel its energy and you can just fucking you fuck with it. You know what I mean? Then you watch the demons just flare up. I love that. I keep telling you guys, it's a guilty pleasure. I love seeing demons just fucking facing the truth. Oh fuck, it's the greatest thing. Greatest thing. Canadians weak. Canada's weak. What's weak about Canada, bud? Other than I told you it's a big flapping vagina, okay? How much weaker do you think you want me to take it, huh? Hey, Canadians are no stronger than fucking Americans, bud. They're pretty weak in the brain too, you know what I mean? In fact, they might even be weaker than Americans. They follow you guys. What's trending for the USA? Hmm, hmm. Well, nobody can be timed out in my comment section. Listen, I don't know why you guys got to come over here and fight in my comment section. We're supposed to be talking about love here. We're supposed to be bringing one another together. All right, I'm gonna go. Oh, wait, what do we got from Captain Midnight? She started to go. I didn't see. I didn't see. I'm not really like I am trying to pay attention to the comments, but there's a lot to go by that I don't see. Shoddy's cool. That's a good guy at far. Um, oh fuck. Oh, we got Rusty Truck in the house. Rusty Truck. What are you saying, Rusty, you little pedal protector, huh? Huh? You master of disaster? Take this shit over to Rumble, eh, Rusty? Oh, I'll send you a limousine for you and I'll show you the way. Well, please show me the way because I'm getting tired. Eh? This is what I've been thinking. This is for real. This is what scares me. Every time I go and ask for help, it seems like I get some more learning lessons, you know what I mean? But I'm thinking, hey, Carl, you're gonna be stuck in this fucking rut of just stupidity unless you step outside and do something. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to put some faith in another human being to fucking even be able to comprehend fucking common sense with maybe a conversation. You know what I mean? But hey, how do you approach that? You know what I mean? Hey, Rusty, how do you think I would approach like I think Candace Owens is trying to look for the truth. How would you approach that? Well, hey, let me tell you a story about how I was in the hospital 5 times, but I'm really innocent. So, but the thing is, Rusty, 5 times for violence and suicide, there's gotta be one incident. Just a little incident of some violence, right? Like like an incident report or like a like a something a recording or something, you know what I mean? There's not. I'm going to trust Candace Owens. I didn't think you would trust Candace Owens. You know what I mean, Rusty? I wouldn't trust you neither, bud. You know what I mean? Your poor soul. And the thing is, you think you're so smart. That's the problem. Like, I'm here to help people who are not the ones who think they're doing good, Rusty. Not here for you, bud. I learned that. I am here for you, though, Rusty. If you, but only you can do the work, buddy. You know what I mean? I'm not coming with a special program. I'm just gonna here to say, hey, Rusty, there's a good and a bad way. And well, are you ready to accept Ryan as your Lord and Savior? Oh, Rusty. Up Church is so on the wrong side of things right now, I believe, buddy. He's in big trouble, bud. Not only him, his whole crew of fucking stupid people, including you. You know what I mean? Yeah. You brainwaves and a half, eh, Rusty? Not really standing for anything, but you're a savage when it comes to showing the truth about fucking Dagburn, though, eh? Just a savage for the truth. Fuck those pedos out there who are fucking children, but man, you'll make up some stories about Dagburn being one, though, eh? You know what I mean? But you won't take care of the real ones, the ones you know that are out there, because there's nothing you can do, eh, Rusty? They're more powerful than you. Bill Gates is like a man, and you're just a little nothing, eh? Hey, Rusty. Yeah, and look what you've all said about me there, Rusty Cakes. Huh? What if I was the Christ, the Mashiach? Hey, bud, that wouldn't bode well for you, would it, Rusty? Not at all. But it could. It could if you accepted your own stupidity. Because old Rai, he's gonna have a bad time, bud. His music career probably gonna be on hold for a while. You know what I mean? He's gonna have to get a hold of himself after he figures out how he fucked himself. But hey, you guys keep dreaming your dreams. You know what I mean? I am the Mashiach, and you fucked yourself, Rusty. You did it all on your own, honey. All on your own. You are divine. I should have been born in a Muslim country. Well, what if you were born in a Muslim country, bud? What if you were one of those people from Palestine? Hey, bud, what would you think about America then? Be a big fan? Big fan knowing you're going to plant your flag in their country? Hey, bud, what if you were a Palestinian? Would you love America? Would you love them as much as the Iraqis when you guys came in and fucking wiped them out for weapons of mass destruction that you never fucking found? But hey, some people they got promoted though, eh? Victoria Newland. It's a big shock. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I want you guys all to have a nice. I was born in, I guess, in Utah. Whatever, Rusty. I gotta go, buddy. I hope you work your way out of hell. That's only if there is a hell. You know what I mean, bud? I don't make the rules. I don't know what's real or not. All I know is the Bible is not the word of God, bud. That's the truth. That's Jesus, brother. That's the kind of character you need. And well, you're more like the dev, bud. So have a good night and sweet dreams and the dream police, they live inside of my head. The dream police.